Hey there, welcome to Gen X Grown Up. I'm John, and I'm a Gen X Grown Up, and I am stoked about the new Wreck-It Ralph 2 teaser trailer. Dropped today, which is, February 28th, 2018. I've got another 260 some odd days to wait until the actual film comes out. I'm such a nut about Wreck-It Ralph in general. And I want to take a second, for those of you that may not be uber Wreck-It Ralph nerds like me, I want to kind of scrub through the video for the teaser trailer and look at what there is in there. There's a lot to unpack that kind of gives us hints into what's going to be in the story. And let's jump in and take a look. So Disney, of course, little pixelation. First, let's take a look at Litwax here. The first thing I thought when I saw this was, had Litwax gone out of business? Is it not doing well? But I think, in fact, actually, it's just, maybe it's early in the morning because Litwax is just arriving, and you see that he comes in the door, and he's just unlocking the door. He's got his keys there, and he's coming in for the first time, and he's got his new Wi-Fi router, which is kind of the pivotal moment in the story.
Let's get you.
Let's take a quick look at the arcade here. Arcade seems to be doing well. It's in good shape. Wreck-It Ralph in general, still prominent location right here, right next to Pac-Man and Space Invaders. We can see that Sugar Rush is still doing all right. It is over here. And some other cool games, Virtua Cop over here. Okay, this answered a big question that I had, the plot point. How in the world is Ralph going to get on the internet? I mean, he's in a game that has no network connectivity, but this solved it for me. You see that Litwack is plugging the wireless router right into Game Central Station, the power strip that becomes Game Central Station. So obviously, here on Game Central Station, they're able to then see Wi-Fi getting plugged right in. So that's how they get in.
Why don't we just go?
I love that Litwack here has an old, Blueberry iMac or whatever. Didn't even have a network adapter for Wi-Fi. He's got the wireless adapter plugged right in the side here. And two, when he plugs it in, I love that his his network connection is called Internet on his old Mac. So he clicks on it, away they go. And at the same time, Ralph and Vanellope, I guess, jump in as well. This is a neat thing that I noticed on a subsequent walkthrough. Look, they're actually inside the router. Of course, if you look at the back of your router, you can see network connectivity for Wi-Fi. And here's the hardwire ports, 1, 2, 3, 4. They're actually inside of the wireless router. I always wonder what those look like inside. And away they go.
Holy.
Okay, as soon as we see the internet, I love that they're interspersed both some real-world things. Nat Geo is up here. We see some more things later. Notice these little people. You start to see these little square-headed people. These are very different than the nice landers, of course, who actually live in Fix-It Felix. These appear to maybe be actual, internet user avatars. We'll start to see some more of those in this next shot.
Look at all this stuff.
Yeah, so here we are then. Looks like maybe inside of the internet, and more of these little cube-headed people. I'm guessing there's got to be individual user avatars or something like that. Pop-ups. These are great. Pop-ups, they're popping up. Looks like BuzzFeed ads and click here. So pop-ups look different than this cube-headed people, which what leads me to believe that the cube-headed people are actually users and avatars, as the pop-ups look more like maybe some of the characters from Inside Out almost.
Really? These 10 child stars went to prison. Number 6 will amaze you.
That sounds interesting.
Number 6 will amaze you. So here we are at eBay. This is kind of a throwaway scene. I don't know how this is going to play in, but this is another real-world company that's inside of the internet that Ralph and Vanellope get into. Here they are. Here's all the parts of eBay. You got your books, you got your movies, you got your sporting goods, motors, and of course they're
the next item up, a black velvet.
looks like they're bidding on a black velvet kitty cat. You can see more of the cube-headed people out there, but everyone that isn't a user appears more like that Inside Out type character.
It's like it's looking into my soul.
My soul.
Yeah, that one's really gonna haunt me for a while.
And then right up Ralph's wheelhouse,
Games.
heading into the games. And what game do they get? Some cute little toddler game.
Out of my way, kids.
Pancake milkshake. Pancake milkshake, right?
Milkshake. I'm
It's a little slapstick bit, but it made me laugh out loud when I first saw it. So it's straight up Wreck-It Ralph.
Let's speed it up.
Pancake.
It reminds me a bit of the cart building scene in the first Wreck-It Ralph,
Eat, little buddy. Eat.
except for the kind of cool ending that happens here to the poor little bunny.
Honey
gets the
pancake.
Oh. Outstanding. Outstanding. All right, that's a quick unpack of everything that I spotted in the Wreck-It Ralph 2 teaser trailer. I'm stoked about this if you couldn't tell. As new trailers and teasers come out, we will cover them here on Gen X Grown Up because I don't care if anybody else wants to see them. I want to see them and I want to dissect them. I want to know as much as I can about this film. It seems counterintuitive. Often when there's a film coming out that I'm excited about, I insulate myself. I don't want to hear about it. But the thing with Wreck-It Ralph for me is I could know the entire story right now. I would still be dying to see it. It's not a spoiler even for me. And, keep it coming. We'll keep covering it here on Gen X Grown Up. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.
Don't you know that you're a grown up?
Subscribe to Gen X Grown Up by clicking right here and enable notifications so you won't miss a thing. Use the comments down below to tell us what you think, and while you're there, a thumbs up would be great too. Please share this online wherever you hang out. Connect with GXG on social networks by clicking right here.
Basically, life sucks as a grown